Hello, my love, and welcome to the channel. I am Kay, an astrologer, numerologist, Reiki master, and spiritual witch here on YouTube. Listen, if you've been attracted to this video, this is confirmation that what's in it is for you. There is a message here for you to receive. And if you love astrology as much as I do, check out my moon phase planner for 2023. There are free astrology resources, a road opener ritual, and many different types of lists and interesting things that you can use to plan your week alongside knowing exactly what phase and what sign the moon is in. Check out the description box, the link is below. Let's get into your video. Hello Libra, and welcome to the month of May. So for your horoscope for the first 2 weeks of the month, what I see for you as an overview before we get into detail. When we have Pluto turn retrograde on the 1st of May under the sign of Aquarius, this is mainly going to impact on your romance and dating and love life, and also your area of creativity. So this is going to be your 5th house, which we have here on the screen by the yellow arrow. On the 5th of May, we'll have the full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Scorpio. And for you, this could bring some changes to your finances because it will be your 2nd house that is going to be hit by the eclipse. This is on the screen here where we have the red arrow. On the 7th of May, when Venus moves into the wonderful sign of Cancer, for you, Libra, this could be really good for your career and your direction because this is where she will be. So this is up here on the screen where the blue arrow is. And on the 15th of May, finally, when we have Mercury, the planet of thoughts and communication and IT, finally turn direct out of retrograde. Again, this could bring some more financial news or some more financial changes in your life. This will be around your 8th house, and this is where the green arrow is. So stay with me. Let's look at this in detail and see what the cosmos has in store for Libra this month. So as mentioned, on the 1st of May, we're going to have the planet of transformation and change, Pluto, turn retrograde for a period of a good few months between May and October 2023. So what this means is that while he is in retrograde, he is giving everybody here on planet Earth an opportunity to go back to something and transform it. And this will largely depend on where the planet will be for that particular sign. For you, Libra, he will be transiting your 5th house. So this is your area of life to do with love, dating, sex, having fun, taking risks, creativity, and children. It's a really, really nice house to have him transiting. So on the screen here where the yellow arrow is, this is where he will be. And Pluto is here circled in red, and he will shift over to where that arrow is, that's yellow, for your chart for Libra. So what this means for you, Libra, is that if you have had any kind of ideas, or you've been looking for love, if you're a single Libra, now could be a good chance to go out and really try and manifest this into your life. You've got this window between May and October to do that. Opportunities for love could come to you if you are already in a relationship and you are happy. It could be that the relationship that you are in is transformed in some significant way between May and October 2023. Now, this house isn't just about love and dating, as mentioned. It is about creativity, children, having fun, and how you enjoy life. So it's a good indication as well for you, Libra, that while we've got Pluto here transiting this part of your life, if you do have plans that involve creativity, your children, any kind of calculated risks that you may have wanted to take, and you've been thinking, should I do it, should I not do it? And you've weighed up the pros and cons. And although it's a risk, this looks like it might be worthwhile doing, it could be a good time to go for whatever it is, however that resonates for you, between May and October 2023. Now, one other thing I want to point out here as well is that where a planet is retrograding, it often brings us back, or it can bring things back to us to re-experience them again. So for you, Libra, this could mean, of course, an old lover, or an old friend, or someone who you've been romantically connected to in the past may just pop up and reach out to you, or if this resonates the other way and you have been thinking of going back and reaching out to someone who you were romantically connected to for whatever reason, between May and October 2023 could be a good time while you've got this energy of transformation in this part of your life. Pluto is a planet that does cause a lot of change, not very quickly, it's quite slowly, and sometimes it can feel like you're not really moving forward. But the whole point with Pluto's energy is to experience something. So even if things are moving quite slowly in this part of your life, do keep in mind that this is the whole energy of Pluto. It is about the experience and the slow, gentle transformation that he brings as well. Now, you could have a touch of luck as well around this time, because we're going to have the part of fortune, which is circled here in blue on the screen. He's under Taurus, and he's going to be where the blue arrow is for the Libra chart. So the part of life that he is blessing is your shared areas of life, and this is things like shared finances, taxes, debts, money that is yours but not 100% yours, so your bills and things that you need to pay out. It also covers how you give your time to other situations, people, places and things, and it is the general house of transformation and rebirth, the 8th house. So the part of fortune does bring luck. So again, while we have Pluto making this transit through your 5th house, if there is something else in your life that you are hoping to transform, then this could be a good time to go with it, to go for it, whether it's to do with love or not, because you have the part of fortune in your part of your chart, which is about transformation, death and rebirth, and how you reshape things in your life. You have the part of fortune here, so it could be a good time between May and October to be thinking about that as well. So moving forward then, when we get to the 5th of May and we have the full moon lunar eclipse, this is going to be around 5:34 p.m. GMT. This is my local time. So it could be the same day for you, or it could be the day before, depending where you are in the world. This is a full moon which is largely about letting go of something, because it is by the south node. So we can see the moon here circled on the screen in red. Just above her, the black kind of horseshoe looking symbol, this is the south node, and so the full moon is happening here. So a lunar eclipse is normally felt internally and emotionally, and this is about letting go of something internally and emotionally. This is what the universe is asking of us all. Where this is falling for you, Libra, as I mentioned, it's a financial eclipse that you're experiencing, and so she will be down whereby the red arrow is in your 2nd house. So if there is anything that has been financially restricting you, if you have been doing things that have been impacting your finances that don't really serve you, then now could be a good time to release that. The 2nd house not only covers finance, that's ours, our personal finance, like our own money and wealth, it covers our values, and this is what we value in life and what we place value on, and it also covers our body as well. So it's a good time to reassess your morals and your values in life and your ethics in life, and what you do and don't agree with. And if there's anything that has been not really serving you, that you've held on to, like a belief or a moral or a way of doing things, or placing value on something that doesn't really serve you, then this full moon could be a great time to release that and allow new energy to flow into you once you've released it. Around this time as well, while we're having the full moon, there could be more financial changes for you, as mentioned at the start of the horoscope, because we're going to have the planet Uranus, which is circled here in blue on the screen. This is the planet of complete unexpected change, like total quick shift in energy. He is going to be up there again in your 8th house by where the blue arrow is, and he will be opposing this moon. This means for you, Libra, is that there could be some kind of balance or decision to be made between your income and expenses, or this could be a time where you find balance between your income and expenses. It could also be a time with Uranus's energy here for some kind of unexpected change or transformation to happen, whether you want it to or not. In your life, because that is the energy that Uranus is bringing, and it is a full moon, as I said. So this unexpected change in your life or transformation could be the release of a situation, person, place or thing that just needs to happen. And if that happens, the best advice I can give you is just to let it go. But this is a house that does deal with shared finances, as I've mentioned, so it could be that things that you need to pay out for versus what it is that you've got coming in, you have to make a decision, or there's some kind of balance around that, or there's a shift between your income and expense where you've got Uranus forcing that change in your house of finances that are shared. Now, moving forward in the month, as we move through this full moon week, we're going to have Venus move into the sign of Cancer. And as mentioned, this is largely going to impact on your career for you, Libra. And this is great news. Venus, she's circled here in red on the screen. She's going to be over where the blue arrow is, and this is your 10th house for you, for your chart. Now, what she brings is general support. She is the planet of love, money, art, and beauty. This is what she brings. And she supports us in any way that we need it. She's a very giving planet, a feminine energy, and she's about connection. She will connect us to what it is that we need. Now, to have her in your 10th house of career, direction, goals, and ambition is really good. So your future here is being supported. So it's a great time during this full moon week, and as we start the month of May, to think about where it is you're going with your career and your direction, and go back to any goals, dreams, or ambitions that you have had, because you're going to have that support from the universe here with this. So that's really good news. She's also going to be forming a sextile to the planet Jupiter, and Jupiter is circled in green here on the screen. Jupiter is the planet that brings luck, fortune, and abundance. So he's a bit like Venus's energy, very supportive, but what he does is expand and also just bring general good luck and fortune with whatever he touches or wherever he is in a chart. So he is going to move up to where the green astrofix is for the Libra chart. And this is going to be around your 7th house of life area. So this is to do with your relationships, your commitments, marriage, if you are married, business partnerships, and basically anything that you are seriously committed to in life, especially in terms of relationships. In the 5th house, where we have Pluto, this is about your dating life and having fun and getting to know people. Your 7th house relationships are the people that you take seriously, that you're in a long-term committed relationship with, or as mentioned, it's business partnerships and people that you connect with for a relationship that is serious and committed, but non-romantic. So it could be business or money-wise or any other way that you're connected to them for whatever reason. So this is where Jupiter is going to be. So when she forms this really supportive sextile to Jupiter, it could bring you luck with partnerships in general, whether this is a serious committed partnership or whether it is a business partnership or whether it's a connection to do with your 10th house, your career, your goal, your aspirations. This could happen around this week or as we progress through the month of May, which is really nice for you. But generally speaking, looking at what the planets are doing when Venus makes this shift into Cancer, it's largely supporting your connection to where it is you want to go career-wise, and it could be bringing you some business connections if you are someone who is working in business or you have your own business, or it's a great time for you to start that business or start planning for it or thinking about it. And it is a good time for you to be connected to other situations, people, places, and things that are really going to help you, generally speaking, but especially with your career path, your goals, and your direction. So good luck with that. So finally then, as we get to the middle of the month, this is when we're going to have Mercury turn direct from his retrograde, and he has been retrograding for the last couple of weeks. And you may have felt that because he can sometimes bring disruption with IT, with travel, with communication, and sometimes disagreements and arguments happen, or basically things aren't going as smoothly as you would like them to be. Now, he's going to be under the sign of Taurus. He'll turn direct at 5 degrees at around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, my time. This is GMT time on the 15th. So this could be the same day for you or the day before. Now, as mentioned, Taurus's energy for you in your chart is over here by where the green arrow is. So this is your 8th house. So what we have here is a green light to generally transform your life, Libra. In a nutshell, that is basically what it is. It's the house of transformation, rebirth, as mentioned, financial dealings as well, but it's shared finances. So where your 2nd house is your own personal finance, your 8th house is things that are yours, or money or finance that is yours, but you often have to share it. So this could be debts, taxes, your bills. It can also be inheritance as well. So with Mercury here, it's a good time to be thinking about this part of your life because he is a planet of thought. It's also a good time for you to be thinking about how you may want to transform situations, people, places, and things in your life, because he is generally vibrating around that area, and that is where he's going to turn direct. So Mercury's here on the screen circled in red, and he's going to flip over and be over where the green arrow is for you. Now, around this time where you're having this energy for general transformation, especially around your shared finances, your bills, your debts, your taxes, inheritance, and anything that you need to pay out for, and just generally transformation in your life, you could find some balance come in. And this could be to do with Venus's energy, which will be in your 10th house, and also Saturn's energy, which will be in your 6th house. These two planets here will be in sextile to each other. So we've got Saturn, which is up on the top kind of left-hand side of the screen by the black astrofix. This is the yellow planet. And down the bottom by the black astrofix, we've got Venus here. Now, they will be shifting from where they are, and they will be in houses 6 and 10 for you. So house 6, this is about your ability to earn and how you can earn money. And Saturn's energy will be here. Saturn is a planet that likes to bring lesson learning. He's a masculine energy. He's very authoritative. He is a planet that likes to slow things down, bring maturity, and allow us to learn things. Venus's energy is completely different. She's feminine. She likes to give. She doesn't like to hold back. She doesn't like to withdraw. So when you have two planets that are contrasting in energy like this, and they form a positive aspect between them, this is balance. How you earn money, or what you do for money, and your career are certainly in good energy around this time, mid-month, when Mercury is turning direct. And as mentioned, where there is so much focus on your career, and there's a lot of focus on general transformation, certainly financial transformation in your life, Libra, it is a good time mid-month as well, I would say, once Mercury turns direct, to really sit down and look at your finances and look at where you're going with things. And by this, I mean things that you pay out for, debts that you have, bills that you pay, direct debits that leave your account, things that you pay for. And I say this because this is where Mercury is going to be turning direct, and you would have also had the full moon lunar eclipse in your 2nd house, as mentioned earlier in the horoscope, which is your personal finances. So it looks like very much for the Libra energy this month, the first 2 weeks are focused largely on your love life, yes, and having fun and all that nice stuff I mentioned, but definitely your finances, your income versus your outgoings looks like what's the main focus, and your career and what you do for money. And if you love astrology as much as I do, then why not check out the 2023 Moon Phase Planner, which is up there on Amazon for us all to enjoy. Thank you for anyone who has purchased one and left a positive review. The link is in the description box below. So stay tuned, Libra, and thank you for being here, because I'll be uploading your end of May horoscopes pretty shortly, from the 15th to the 31st of the month. And if you are someone who is new here, then please do stick around. Why not subscribe? I would love to see you here again. And if you are returning, then thanks so much for coming back. If there was something helpful for you as well, please do give the video a like on your way out. That was my only intention when I put together this horoscope for the first 2 weeks of the month for you. Have a wonderful start to the month of May, and I will see you in the next video.